Winter food. How's everyone doing today? Great, fantastic. As you all know, excuse me, I'm on a healing journey. I'm healing from narcissistic abuse. If many of you are watching my channel, I'm sure that you too have experienced something similar to being narc food, or being tricked by the narcissist, or just being in love with the narcissist, or growing up with the narcissist. Maybe you had a narcissist mom or father, or stepmom or stepdad, or a sister, brother, whoever was around you. You were probably experiencing a narcissist. And the thing about this abuse is that once you experience it with one narcissist, then you tend to attract other narcissists. And it just happens that way simply because you have become narc food, and now you have this smell of narcissist on you. And so everybody from that point on that you meet, most likely 9 times out of 10, they are a narcissist. And excuse me, narcissists can come off being nice people. You know, you have the nice narcissist, just nice and really smiling and caring and really seem like they're there for you. And then you have the narcissist that's more bold and brass, and those narcissists will come around gossiping and talking about everybody. You know, the moment they get through having a conversation with someone, they're smiling and grinning with the person, and it seems as though that they're really, having a great time with this person. But as soon as that person turns their back, they are stabbing them in it. They're talking about them and saying all kind of ugly things about them. So this is the narcissist that I experienced from childhood. My stepmother was a narcissist. God rest her soul. She just passed away. It's probably been about 5 months now. So she's no longer here, but I do have experience from dealing with her. And from the time I was like 9 years old until, I dealt with her all my life, because she was my stepmom and my dad married her. Excuse me. I have something caught in my throat. Excuse me. And so from the time I dealt with her, this lady was always talking about people. And the cold thing about it is that she would be talking about my family members, right in my face. I'm 9 years old. It's like, this is an authority figure, so I'm trusting this woman, so I'm thinking that she knows what she's talking about, and that it's all right for her to talk about my siblings and stuff like that. This is okay, and that she really do love us, and that she mean us well, and her talking about us really badly really isn't bad, because it's just, she's one of those stepmothers that care about her stepchildren. This is what my thinking was at 9 years old. I mean, at 9, I'm not, I'm still I'm developing, I'm still very impressionable, so I'm at that age where everything just, I don't know about life yet, I'm learning about life. But I grew up with her like this. I would be sitting outside, she would come outside, sit next to me, and the moment my sister or one of my family members went driving by the house, she would just dig into them and start talking about them, and talking about my sister and the relationship she's having, and the men are using her, and and she's so stupid, and this and that, and so I'm thinking that, okay, she's saying this, but this lady really do care for us. She's here for us. Around the holiday time, she would make these big old, Christmas meals and Thanksgiving meals, and the food would be just delicious. I mean, she could cook. I learned a lot of cooking from her. So, I mean, here I'm thinking, she cares. If somebody messed with us in the community, she was the first one out there, don't mess with my kid, going off on people and stuff like that, and just really having our back, and making sure nobody messed with us. So when she came with this, talking about one of my family members, I just thought, okay, this is just a part of a process of her saying she cared for us and she loved us, and that she wants the best for us. Because the way a narcissist will make things, they make it like what they're doing is good. What I'm doing for you is good for you. So, I'm talking about you to other people and I'm slandering your name to your friends and your family member, or your dad or your mom, but I really do care for you because I got your back, because they'll give you this impression that I got your back, and they, do that by being there for you a couple of times, standing up for you a couple of times, so you're like, oh yeah, this person really cares for me, this person did this, or they'll buy you certain things and they'll just do certain things for you, so you just think, oh, this person really do care for me, they love me, why would they want to hurt me? They don't want to hurt me, they love me. So you're thinking like this, and when you're young, that is going to be your thinking, and narcissists love targeting young people, young, naive boys and girls. And they do that because they want to set you up to be their food one day, to be their narc food. And so the only way that they can do that is by making you think that they have your back, that they're there for you. Because a few times my stepmom would say, I got your back, I'm there for you. But I can remember times when I would be starving in the car with my kids, homeless, sleeping in the car with my kids, and I would call her up and ask her could she help, send $40 so me and my kids can eat. And the first thing she would be telling me is, no, I don't have it. Go to the grocery store and tell them that you're hungry, they'll feed you, all this type of stuff to setting me up so I can get my kids snatched and taken away from me, and so it was all this cold stuff. When I really needed her to be there, she wasn't there. And that's the thing about narcissists, when you really need them to be there, they're not going to be there. So you can hang it up. If you really need something, if you need to pay $20 to keep your light bills on, they're not going to be there to help you pay that $20 to keep your lights on. Now, when you're in a situation, when you're not in a situation where it calls for desperation, they're there giving to you. They're there giving you money. They're there feeding you. They're there supporting you in any type of way that they can. But they're doing this so that they can continue to eat off of you, or they're doing this to set you up to be their food, to be their prey. And that's what narcissists do, because they are very selfish people. They are one-sided. They don't care anything about you. They just see you as food, as bait. I'm not food. You're just food to them. You're not, nothing but food. You're bait for when they want to use you in certain situations, and trapping other people to come into that nest or into that cave of darkness, of misery, where they're living, because they're living in pure hell. They're living in pure hell, and they see you is full of lies. You got joy, you're happy, you may don't have everything you need. You may be poor, you may not be eating, you may be in the dark, but you still laughing, your joy is still there, and they can't understand that. They don't understand, why is this person still happy when they're living in the dark and they're sleeping in their car and they don't have no food and they barely have gas in their car to get from point A to point B. They really don't understand your happiness, but at the same time, that's the food that they want from you. See? They want that food because they know that food is food that gets you through life. It's not the physical food all the time. And the Lord says that in His Word. He says we do not live by every... we don't live by physical food. We live by every food that proceeded out of the mouth of God. So His spiritual food, which is joy, peace, love, long suffering, caring for people, that food is what we live by, and that food is what really the world needs. It needs it every day. A person that has never been told that they've been loved, or you're doing a good job and I'm really proud of you, they need that joyful person to come along, or that encouraging person to come along and say, hey, you're a champion, you can do it, you're a good person and I love you, I truly love you, and really there for a person. And a lot of times we don't have to verbally say that we're there for someone. We can just show it with our actions, and the world appreciates that. And the narcissists know that that's what the world need in order for them to get up and through. For them to get up and through and to continue to deceive people, they have to take on the light. And we are the light. The empaths are the light of the world. We are the light. of the world, and the light shines in darkness. It removes that darkness. And so the devil, the narcissist, the deceiver, the trickster, they want that light to get up and through to deceive people, so they can turn those people into more of their food eating, because they need to eat the people of the light, the people of the joy, the people of love, the caring. They need to eat your food in order to survive, because if they don't have that food, I really believe they die, because they're dead, dark beings in the first place. And so they don't have any life in them. You are their light. Their life. Like Jesus said, he's the truth, the way, the life. So we are that, and we're a part of him. Then we have those qualities and gifts in us. And that demon want those things, and they want to turn our light. They want to turn us down, turn our gifts down. They want to stop us from being happy and joyful and peaceful and loving and caring and giving, so they come around us to deceive us into thinking that they're there for us. I'm there for you. I got your back. Don't worry. They'll say, I got you. Don't worry. I got you. I got your back. You ain't got to worry about it. And when in your mind, because you are built from a love place. God is love. We're built from love. So we're believing this. Oh, really? Because we're really innocent children. God's children really are some innocent, humble beings, until God starts teaching us that we cannot be naive to this critter or to this darkness that's running around. But, excuse me, in the beginning, we don't know this. In the beginning, we do not know that we have to, that we have to be aware of these human beings, these things. We have to be aware of these dark spirits. We think that everybody is like us, and everybody isn't like us, and it took me a long time to get that, that everybody's not like me, but in the beginning you really do think, you're thinking that, oh, this person is like me, they're loving, they're caring, they're good-hearted, they're this. Look, they gave me $20 and I didn't even ask for it. I would do something like that. Oh, they gave me, they cooked some food for me. I would do stuff like that to help people out. So, we're thinking like this in our mind. Like, oh, wow, this person is like me. That person has sat back and watched you for a long time. And they see the qualities that you have. And they have emulated your qualities. But they're nothing like you. They're nothing like us. And it's kind of sad when you think about it, a human being having to emulate another human being. But again, we're not physical bodies walking around. We're spiritual bodies walking around. So see, that's the difference. So get that out your mind. Take the labels off. Take the label off. Well, this is a human being and I'm a human being. This is a person and I'm a person. Take those labels off. No. Say and start looking at it like, this is a spirit. And I am a spirit. And it's something about my spirit that keep attracting these dark beings. And it's something about their spirit that keeps letting me into my spirit, So we have to start looking at it from that perspective. Spiritual beings, not physical beings. We're spiritual beings. These are shells. Our bodies is a shell to encase our beautiful spirits. But that's it. We're not physical beings. We're spiritual beings. So the narcissist comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And God says that in his word, John 10:10. The devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. But I come so that you can have life and life in abundance. See, but if we don't know about this life that's in us, this power being that's in us, then we keep falling prey to the narcissist. And we continue being narcissist food. We let these things come around and steal our joy, steal our peace, steal our happiness. We just let them just keep coming around taking from us, because we figure But this is my friend, this is my sister, this is my brother, this is my mother, this is my dad, this is my family. I ain't gonna let my family down. Well, I look at it like this. On the other hand, family shouldn't be trying to use you and abuse you and take advantage of you. Right? Family shouldn't be trying to make you out to be food that they're eating in a negative way. If this is really my family, this is really my friend girl, this is really my friend guy, then why are you trying to use me? Why are you trying to take advantage of me? Why are you trying to show me in front of your friends? You trying to, make me look dumb or stupid, or you talking about me behind my back. What kind of family friendship is this? So that's the reality that we, as the children of the light, good-spirited people, have to start looking at it like that. We have to take the blinders off of our eyes and start seeing what's really happening. Because I know for me, I couldn't figure out right from wrong, wrong from right. And, and if this person is my brother, why is my brother treating me so badly like this? Or why is my brother using me? I couldn't figure out the difference. So I just kept letting myself be used. Even if a person, my family, did something to me and it hit my spirit in a wrong way, I still just pushed that feeling away and just said, well, this is my sister, this is my brother. They're not going to do this to me. They don't mean me any harm. They love me. So we have to stop being so naive like that. Because in life, what I'm learning, in life, everybody has a right to express their gifts, and everybody has a right to walk in their right of life. We have those rights, and no one, no being, no cousinship, no friendship, familyship should have a right to take that away from us. So if you're in a situation and people are making you feel a certain type of way, and that's hitting your spirit inside the wrong way, follow your spirit. Hear from your spirit. Your spirit is talking to you. Listen to it, because it's not going to lead you wrong. That spirit, that Holy Spirit, is Almighty God. It's sent from God, and it's not going to lead you wrong. So you got to follow that spirit, and not what people are trying to make you think and believe. Forget people. You follow your spirit. What is my spirit saying? This person is treating me wrong. I'm not going to stand for it. I'm not going to deal with this person no more. I'm going to see you down the road. Bye. And so that stops that narcissist from stealing from us, from killing us, and eating from us. It stops them from taking food away from us. Because nobody has a right to do that. Nobody has a right to take nothing from you. Nobody has a right to take anything from us. Nobody has a right to do it, And so we have to start closing the door, start closing the door, start believing your spirit more, and start cleaning up your act, and start opening up your eyes more, and start believing what you are sensing and what you are feeling and what you have been going through. We have to start doing that. We have to start doing that. We have to start believing more in our spirit versus what the devil is trying to trick us into continue believing. He is a liar from the beginning, and he's a murderer from the beginning, So based on that, we do not have to be his victim anymore. So how do we stop being the narcissist food? We just have to start following ourselves, following the Lord. I'm a believer in the Lord Jesus Christ, so I'm following Jesus Christ. But you got to have to start following what is leading you on the inside. Your spirit. Start following that spirit and saying no. We have to start saying no more too. We have to start saying no. No, I can't give you this $20. No, I cannot take you to the store. No, I will not allow you to eat at my house every night until all my food is gone, and then when my food is gone, you're gone, and I'm not getting no money from you to replace my food. So no eating at my house every night. No, you cannot wear my clothes. No, you cannot wear my shoes. No, you cannot just take my car whenever you feel like it. No, you cannot. No. So we have to start exercising our rights as a person, and no is one of those rights as a person. And we have to think, if we're saying yes too much, then we are out of balance, you know. And when you're out of balance, you're no good to yourself, you're no good to no one, you're no good to handling your business, you're no good to taking care of your personal life, you're no good, you know. Your seesaw has sawed out, you know, because you're just not on the level mentally thinking correctly, and you're not on the level playing field to play the correctly, you know. You're not, because you just said yes, 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 yes. You have to have a little bit of nose in there too, in order to have a great mixture of who you are, you know, a balance of who you are. So people will start respecting you more. You know, they will start respecting the fact that, no, Tracy ain't gonna tell you, yeah, you know, this person gonna tell you no, because I know them. You know, when people can predict what you're going to do all the time in regards to being there, or in regards to just taking your stuff, that's never good. So you have to switch it up a little bit. Switch it up, you know, switch it up for good this time, because narcissists have to be gone. They have to be gone. They have to stop eating at your table. They have to stop eating your food, making you the food. You invite them over to dinner, but here they done made you the entree. You know, they gonna nitpick with you, throw dibs at you, throw jabs at you. Oh, I don't like the way you're wearing your hair. That's ugly. That's lipstick. Where you get that lipstick from? Your new lipstick. Where you get that from? Oh, that's ugly. And if you're a man, that shirt, you know, you like your shirt, it feels good on you. You felt good when you left the house. Then you go to a dinner that you invite people to your house for dinner, and then they're throwing jabs at you about the shirt you're wearing. Oh, that shirt is ugly, man. You should have left that shirt at the store. Now, instead of them enjoying your food that you took all day to prepare, they're making you the entree. They're making you the buffet. Now they want to throw jabs and dabs at you and make you feel like crap, you know, because they know you've done a great job. And instead of them saying you've done a great job, they have to down you. They have to throw digs at you. They have to throw knives at you to make you feel worse, you know, to keep you off course. Well, no one has a right to do that to you, because if you prepare dinner for someone, that means you went in your heart and you spread it a nice spread for them, you know, and you really appreciate them. So they don't have a right to make you feel like you're not good enough, or that shirt you got on ain't good, or that lipstick is ugly, them shoes is ugly. Ooh, girl, you need to take them back to the store. No, you need to get out of my house, and you need to stop hating on me, and you need to stop. And you need to start loving yourself more, you know, instead of looking at me with hatred. So, so that's one thing. And then we also have to start being positive towards ourselves, because once the devil get in and start eating our food, he locks us up in a cave, and then he's throwing negative things at us, like you're not good enough, or you're not pretty enough, you're not smart enough, you're not talented enough, you don't care about people, you only care about yourself, and you just lie all the time. I can remember when a narcissist called me a liar. You know, I'm not an innocent person, but I'm far from a liar. You know, I'm not a liar. But man, when that person said that to me and hit my spirit the wrong way, I'm like, whoa, where'd that dagger come from? That was a serious knife for me, because I ain't no liar, you know. And so when they throw these digs at you like this and it hits your spirit, you know it's wrong. You know you're around a narcissist. So, so you have to start believing in yourself more. You have to start digging yourself up out of that cave and getting off their broken down worm table, and stop being their food, and start taking your life back. You know, yeah, I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, I'm pretty enough, I'm caring enough, I'm loving enough, I am somebody, I am enough, I am worthy. So you have to start digging in and digging deep, because see, honey, your enemy, the narcissist, has dug a deep hole for you to be in. You know, like in Hawaii, when they're getting ready to make them pigs, they dig a big old hole and throw that pig in there. That's what your narcissist has done to you. They have dug a huge big old hole for you to lay in, so they could just keep marinating you and picking and poking at you every now and then, you know, so you can be their meal, you know, so they can have a feast. So now you have to dig yourself up out of that pit. You got to dig yourself up. You got to start loving yourself. If you want to start, whatever you want to start doing, you got to start doing. If you want to paint, if you want to go skating, if you want to learn computers, more about computers, whatever you need to do, you just need to start pulling yourself up out of it. One step at a time, one day at a time, 1 minute at a time. So don't beat yourself up if you don't get it right all the time. Don't beat yourself up if you happen to fall back into the pit with the narcissist. Don't beat yourself up. Just know that if by God's grace, if he give you another day, you got another day to keep getting back on up on your feet and climbing right back off that, you know, cave and doing it again. And, you know, and many times you may fall down, but you get back up and brush yourself off, get that dirt off of you, and just keep it moving. And just know that I do believe in myself. I am enough. You know, I am worthy enough. It doesn't matter about your background, your past, what you've been through. Whatever you've been through, on drugs, whatever the case may be. You was a prostitute. None of those things matter. You were a pimp. You were whatever you were. And none of that matters. It does not matter. Because if God has brought you to the light of seeing what you've been in, then that means life is started for you. It has already started. So let's get up and do what we need to do, and let's dust ourselves off, and let's be all that God has called us to be. Let's be the champions that he has called us to be, because there's a champion in you. There is a person in there that is confident, that is secure, that's loving, that is enough, that's beautiful, that's precious, that's of the light, that's loving, that's caring. And that is somebody, and that somebody is you. Remember, the narcissists do not have power to sit down at our table with their knives and forks and continue to eat off of us. They don't have that type of power. They don't. So stop giving it to them. Stop giving them the forks and the spoons and the knives to keep eating off of you. They do not have the power to continue doing that, okay? You are a champion. Stay on your healing journey. I'm a believer in the Lord Jesus Christ. I love the Lord much, 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 because I know I'm nothing without him. He's precious to me. I love him. I love him very much, and I know he loves me. And he loves you too. He loves you too, because he brought you to this well of healing. He loves you too, because you are a child of his. You are a child of the light. Okay? So narcissists, be gone. Be gone from our table. Because we are more than able to defeat you. I love you guys. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for leaving your comments. I appreciate my subscribers. Thank you guys. By God's grace, I have 41 subscribers. Oh, yay. I'm happy. I wasn't expecting, you know, that many. I don't know, you know, but by God's grace, he's doing it, you know, and I love him. I love him much. But continue to heal. You are doing a great job. Stay on your healing journey. Journal every day. I haven't journaled in a while. I've got to be honest with y'all, but I have, because I've been really busy. God has put me on another journey. And I'll tell you guys about that one time in the video. But right now, I'm still walking this journey out. So it's still, I'm in the trenches still. So once I come out the trenches, I'll do a video on that, okay? All right. God bless you guys. Thank you for watching my channel. God bless and be blessed.